As the title says, I got busted street racing. I'm gonna be real with y'all right now. I mean, I don't care who disliked the video or who disagrees with me. I'm gonna be real with y'all because I've been real with y'all from day one. I basically, I'm basically in a position where I influence people to do certain things, and I want to be able to save a few people. This is the reason why I'm making this video. I thought, I originally told myself, you know what? I got busted. I'ma just keep this on the DL. Nobody ain't gotta know. But then part of me saying, you owe it to people to show the fucked up side about the street racing, the dark side about the street racing. Like, racing is all fun and games and adrenaline. Like, you get people to watch your shit. You get some sort of a, I guess, fame for doing these type of things. But there's the fucked up side, the dark side to this being caught street racing. I'm gonna share this story with y'all, and I want y'all to sit down and really think about what I gotta tell y'all. So, before I parked the car, which is like a week before I parked the car over the summer holidays, me and my boys, we went to the racetrack, attempted to get some runs in, and it was packed to capacity. Like, there was, I would say, at least 50 cars. It was pretty difficult to get any runs in that day. We got probably like 5 runs, and it kind of left us in a feel like it kind of left us feeling okay, we didn't get our money's worth. So we were headed back, ripping through the highways. We didn't give a fuck. We had no spotters, nothing. Like, we was just running blind. Now, me and my 2 boys lined up, we're just gunning it, whatever the case might be, through traffic. And I just noticed a light pulled up behind me. Now, I'm saying, okay, well, I'm just laying off of the race, the sprint for now. I'm just going to pull to the side to let him go. Now, I switched lanes. He switched lanes with me. Boom. Fucking light came on. So, by that time, I already know I'm fucked. The car stopped. The officer walked up to the car, and he says, turn off the car and give me your keys. And I was like, fuck. Like, that was it for me. That I already considered the car gone. Now, he proceeded to ask me, do I know what the fines are for stunt driving, street racing? Like, I'm pretending I'm stupid, I'm dumb. He's like, let me tell you. First, you're gonna get charged up to about $10,000 in fine just for being caught. Your vehicle is going to be impounded on the side of the road, and your license is going to be suspended immediately, effectively. And I was like, oh shit, I'm fucked. I am fucked. Because, as most of y'all may not know, I drive for a living. So it's my bread and butter, it's how I eat, how I live. I drive. Now I'm thinking, what the fuck I'm going to do now? So I had to literally, while I got caught, I had to watch my boys and drive off. Like, don't stop. You never know me. I don't know you. Y'all just keep going. I sat in the thing like, man, I'm in a fucked up position right now. I'm just waiting for the tow truck to come, grab my car, and basically I'm to the side of the road with no car. Now, something just made me get up out of that car, right? And go up to the officer and say, man, like, I'm begging you right now. It was pretty responsible of me. It was immature. I wasn't really thinking, about the consequences. Now, he looks at me and say, okay, well, I see in the system that you drive for a living. What are you going to do now? I say, and that's exactly why I'm standing up in front of your window right now, because I'm in a situation where I would have no other option, right? So he's like, well, you can't be speeding through the streets like that, man. Go in your car and sit down. What are you going, And I'm like, fuck. I went in my car, sat down, and I'm just sitting down there with my head back, just looking up in the sky, and I'm like, man, I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. Officer comes up to the car. He said, all right, I'm gonna let you off for 3 reasons. One, you have a perfect driving record. 2, you drive for a living. And 3, I don't have a reason. I was like, I'm happy with that. He's like, don't let me see you doing this again. I mean, slow down. I'm like, you know what, officer? I'm done. Whatever. So I drove home that day. Like literally, God was in the car with me, because in a split second, when I didn't think I would be one of the 3 guys to get caught, I got caught. I was the one that got pulled out of the 3 guys that was racing. So when y'all get behind a car and y'all open up your car and the adrenaline, think about how this could impact you as far as your insurance, because you get your car taken away, you're automatically going to high risk category. So you're going to spend the next 6-7 years paying high insurance, $400-500 depending on where you are, $700. Most insurance company wouldn't even insure you because you're a high risk. You're at high risk. It's going to be very difficult. And when you watch all these 1320 videos or whatever different site they have here, all these guys are racing. Y'all don't see, because nobody has the balls to come out and say, man, you know what, I've been nabbed. It's really ugly. Like, you go through a lot of court, you go through a lot of problems when your license gets suspended. You have to reinstate it, try to find insurance. Nobody will insure you when you get caught street racing. So this is me giving back to you, right? I want I'm asking that y'all could just go to the track and do it where it matters, because y'all may not be that lucky. I was extremely lucky to find somebody, a cop, who understood that, okay, I drive for a living, this is my bread and butter, this is how I eat, and he gave me a chance. So I'm not saying that y'all will never see a street race with me, but I'm saying as for now, like you probably won't. I'm asking that y'all just put into consideration before you get behind your wheel and you let this adrenaline catch you and go. I almost got caught before at the runs. That's why I stopped going to the runs, because I went looking for the TL back in the days, and literally I was a split second away from getting caught street racing. The other guy that was racing against got caught street racing. So I stopped going to the runs. I didn't want nothing to do with the runs anymore. Then I started going to the street. I didn't think that I would get caught going racing on the streets. So I'm just asking y'all to stop. Don't even look for no TL guys to race against to come back and tell me, you know what, I did. I took one for the team kind of thing. Don't do that. Go to the track where it's a safe environment and race your car as much as you can. Just stop racing. So I hope this video changed one person, at least one person mind, influence one person to not want to go out there and race, because it's going to devastate you more than you think. So I hope with this video I get one person to stop racing. Anyways, that's my story. It's real, it's legit. I didn't make this up. So I see y'all in the next video. 1.